Okay, so the other day I made a video about like the best echoes for flying, ground travel, all of that, right? And just today I played around a bit more with those echoes and yeah, I found something cool. So, as you know, I determined the cyan feathered heron as like the best airtime echo because mid-air you are able to dash forward and you are able to reset your jump, which means you are able to every 20 seconds you are able to increase your distance quite a bit. The cool thing I didn't mention is that while you are doing that like echo skill, you actually start regenerating your stamina as well, right? So not only does it increase your flight time a lot, or rather not only does it increase your distance a lot, it also increases your flight time because you are able to regen stamina. However, I just thought of something. I tested it with a single echo. What if I had the same echo on all three of my resonators, right? So I went on the tower, probably to the highest point in the world. I don't even know. There's a beautiful chair where you can just sit down and relax with this amazing view. Almost like sitting at the top of Burj Khalifa. But yeah, I tested it out a bit, right? And you can increase your flight time a lot more than I thought, right? So there are a few like items where you need a very long flight. I believe there is a Sonan's casket on the top of this beacon, right? And you actually have to fly from here. But if you do not use any echoes, it's gonna be extremely difficult because you're gonna be running out of stamina and you're gonna be running out of height and distance before you reach that, right? So yeah, I played around a bit and you are able to reach insane heights. So there are two ways you can maximize on the flight, right? If you want to just fly as far as possible, right? You may want to use these echoes as a stamina reset, right? So every pretty much second echo use, you'll want to use the reset jump. So if I just showcase like this, I can go for this and you can see almost a full like 1 bar of the stamina has been reset, right? Every time I use the echo, because the echo usage time does not count as flying, it actually resets my bar, right? I'm not using any jumps at the moment. I'm not using any grapples at the moment. As you can see, I didn't lose a lot of height, but I was still at full stamina after like what, good 15 to 20 seconds of flying. So that's one way you can use. However, another even cooler way you can use is by using it together with the jump reset, and the distance you can get with that technique is actually insane. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump off from this point and I'm gonna be flying just around the mountain. I'm not gonna go too far, right? But I wanna show you how much height you lose, right? Because when you glide, you're losing quite a bit of height, right? Like in 10 seconds, let's see where I end up in like 10 seconds. 7, 8, 9, 10. Like you lost quite a bit of height in 10 seconds, and in like a few minutes we're gonna be on the ground, right? Now look at this. We go for the jump, we go for the grapple, we go for the echo and jump, we go for the second echo and jump, we go for the third echo and jump. Okay, cut. Yeah, I don't know why, but my fingers are still slipping with this technique. Okay, boom, boom, grapple, echo, jump into flight. Echo jump into flight, echo jump into flight, then we wait for the grapple reset, we do the grapple, right? We're gonna wait for the echo again, echo jump, echo jump, echo jump, right? It's been like half a minute, and we lost less airtime than we did in just 10 seconds of casually gliding down, right? That is insane. That is insane. If you do see that you are losing a lot of stamina, right? Like if you see that you've been flying for a long time, you've been using this technique, you can also regen it mid-flight, right? Because you can ignore the jump, because the jump does consume quite a lot of stamina. You can simply use the echo, go back into flying, use the echo, go back into flying. Which one again? Use the echo, go back into flying, and you're gonna be regenerating energy, right? And once you're full energy, you can start using the jump to get height again. And yeah, once you just cycle those, again, like I'm low on energy, recharge it. Low on energy, recharge it. I see that I'm full at energy. I can go for that.
One with the sounds.
Yeah. So it's actually, what is like close to a minute of flying? I barely lost any distance. In a minute, I've probably been like halfway down already, right? Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. This is particularly useful in those cases where you wanna reach like very far away domains. I didn't know that chest was there, by the way. I just accidentally landed on it. But yeah, that's quite awesome. That's quite awesome. Use it wisely. Use it as you prefer, right? If you are really running low, you can even combo it with something like a food that gives you stamina mid-air, right? Because you can eat food mid-air. I mean, I ate it accidentally, but you saw that, like, you can eat it mid-air. That will give you a little bit of stamina. I don't even know whether there are a lot of other stamina foods. I only saw this one. I didn't bother looking for other ones, but if there are, that will be even better, right? So yeah, infinite flying pretty much, infinite flying. I wonder if you could actually fly across like half of the world using this method, because just by gliding down, you are able to cover this distance to the top of the tower, right? So maybe I'll experiment how far you can fly in the world. But yeah, that's just about it for a quick one. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.